All right, moving on to our next section, we get to share some insight and some new products that are coming out. So let me share my screen real quick.
Cool. Yeah, and I think this time last time I think we previewed a few of these, and now they've actually come out. So
that's right. We had our trailers. Now they're live in a theater near you. All right. So let's go into our first product, the Rebounder Deluxe. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this product. And
Kalindi, do you want to start?
Sure, yeah.
And I can fill in if I have additional thoughts. Or...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so this one is, it's really awesome. I think it's the only rebounder that I know of that's, out there on wheels of this kind of quality. It works for tennis and pickleball, and it's really neat. You can see in the picture the angle position versus vertical position, so you can change the angles, which changes the rebound angle and allows you to practice different shots. So you can practice pretty much any shot in tennis and pickleball that you can possibly imagine. Volleys, overhead serves, ground strokes, slice shots, topspin shots. Anything with, you can use regular yellow balls, you can use any of the tennis transition balls.
I want to answer one thing on just the angle, and then I'll let you continue, Kalindi. We created and designed the angle to go to 15 degrees, and that's a magic number. That's the number that you can practice off to get a more realistic rebound with ground strokes. Like the backboards that we exclusively offer, the realistic backboards are called realistic backboards because they're set at 15 degrees and you get an arc. Most backboards come back, if you hit against a straight wall, they come back straight and they bounce very short and low, and they don't give you that realistic arc and the realistic bounce off the ground. So very good, and you can use it vertically if you're working on, for example, overheads. You can hit down on the ground. We have videos on the webpage too. Kalindi, go on.
Yeah. So I was just going to say, as the next picture in this collage shows, it folds up which again, the video, Coach Jorge Capistani was kind enough to do some testing and product pictures and videos for us, and he's an awesome partner. And he was kind of highlighting one of the things that he really loves about it is how you can just easily fold it together so it stores smaller. So for example, if you're using the rebounder in your, say, garage and you have it set up, you pull out your car and then, okay, time to put it away, you can just fold it together and put it against the side wall, or in this case, this is at an indoor club. It's hiding out behind a curtain. So yeah, lots of great uses, and of course, it being on wheels makes it easy to move around and adjust as well. And I think the final thing I was going to mention is that we added a pretty wide green border around it, to kind of help people hone in on target areas and where they're aiming.
Yeah, and the whole system is 7 by 10 feet. Sets up in a few minutes. And the wheels are locking wheels. So if you hit it without locking it, it might roll away, from the impact. So locking and then unlocking the wheels to move it out of position is possible.
Yes, definitely lock your wheels before you start hitting. Unless you want to have it be a moving rebounder for the extra challenge, and you have to hit it
chasing it down the street, down a hill.
Could see that being one of those like funny home videos. That's not so funny.
We need Mr. Rowan Atkins, Mr. Bean. I'm not sure what's his name. He would be chasing it down a hill, hitting and running.
Yeah, Mr. Bean. And yeah, I guess just last thing, with the way the netting is made, it really absorbs the power very well. So you can be a very advanced player, like college level and beyond, and hit all out on it, and it's going to let you hit in a controlled area. So it really is for all levels of
versus a backboard backboard where it's going to go over a further area.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something I think that's going to be great for parents and families and kids to have in their driveway or garage, or coaches to have at at their club as a station, you know, an option for either it can be a station on court and nice fun rotation systems, or can be set up, you know, if a player doesn't have anyone to play with, and they can use this instead of a ball machine or a backboard. Lots of options. And
you know, I also thought, Kalindi, if we don't have that in our description, that since noise is a big discussion topic these days with pickleball, the silent backboard.
Oh yeah, that's a great
Because
point.
it does backboards at clubs. There's a problem with people hitting on adjacent courts, you know, or your neighbor may be annoyed. You know, you may want to practice before work. And this is absolutely a silent way to hit against a backboard due to the netting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great point.